They don't even mention Ethan. It's so crazy. He still came for them. Yeah, because he is a fucking Hasbara monster. Okay, that's it. Also here, Matt Bernstein made a video about the anti-Semitism panic. Here comes the chorus of pick-me Jews that downplay anti-Semitism for social clout. 95% of Jews are always are scared, but somehow leftists will always find people like this to elevate as the official narrative. Matt, if you downplay every instance of anti-Semitism, what do you think you're going to end up with? A safe space for anti-Semitism. According to FBI's 2023 data, there were 1,832 reported anti-Jewish hate crime incidents in the United States, marking a 63% increase from the previous year, and the highest number recorded since the FBI began tracking such data. These incidents accounted for 68% of all religion-based hate crimes, despite Jewish Americans comprising only about 2% of the U.S. population. I haven't watched Matt's video, but now I kind of want to watch it. I mean, it's an hour and 20 minutes long. What did Matt's response? I ain't reading all that. Free Palestine. Ethan Klein targets yet another content creator for harassment, repeats the claim that anti-Semitism has skyrocketed and neglects the fact that statistics are achieved by counting pro-Palestine protests as anti-Semitic. Well, part of the reason why he...
Little Mermaid.
Oh, I love these videos. Part of the reason why it's because it's too long.
Making Miss Rachel your target, because if you make people in America choose between abandoning Miss Rachel and supporting Hamas, everyone is going to choose Hamas.
Hello.
Yeah, it's basically all about, I suspect it's all about like perceived victimhood, and Lizzie Sowetsky, the MAGA housewife who cried anti-Semitism, perceived victimhood, liberals doing it, CNN and liberal Zionism. I'm joining the war. I'm Miss Rachel on the side of Miss Rachel. Project Esther, a plan to combat anti-Semitism written by anti-Semites. Christian Zionism is the craziest thing I've ever heard of. Trump doesn't care about Jews like at all. How do we actually combat anti-Semitism? I recommend you guys go watch it and show it some love. They don't even mention Ethan. It's so crazy. He still came for them. Yeah, because he is a fucking Hasbara monster. Okay, that's it. He will actively try to claim that he doesn't care about Israel or say, oh, Israel's doing a genocide. But also, if you actually, even for a brief moment, criticize Israel, I will try to get you deplatformed. I will make my army of ugly clothes wearing, Teddy Fresh loving white ladies who live in the fucking suburbs who want to sip their beverages from those fucking tall vestibules, whatever the fuck they're called. I will sick them on you, and they will find out where you work. Okay, they will find out where you work, and they will try to get you fired. Stanley Cups. That's what I was thinking of. Thank you. There's a couple different reasons for why anti-Jewish hate crime incidents have increased in the United States. Part of that is because of obviously what the ADL suggests is a hate crime, which now means saying free Palestine in the vicinity of someone who is pro-Israel, Jewish or not. But also the other reason is because, yes, people fucking associate Israel with Jews. Partially because of the likes of ADL and every other fucking person with institutional prominence going on mainstream media and being like, this is for the Jews. This is for the Jews. If you hate if you hate the child murder that is unfolding every day with your tax dollars, you must hate Jews. Jews love the child murder. How dare you? Also, there is no child murder. If you say that there is child murder, if you saw a video where a child was murdered by Israeli rockets, then that must mean you hate Jews. That's it. So yeah, dumb fuck Americans will look at that and go, okay, well, I guess all Jews love this shit. Fuck. Like, what do you mean?
We're going to have the Messiah. We're going to have the...
Notice how he never went after the Chapa boys for making fun of him. It's because he can't get them fired from anything. Well, he can't get me fired from anything either. But that doesn't stop him from fucking constantly coming after me. I think he's just like genuinely afraid of Felix Biederman. I think he is like, listen. He only goes after targets that he can either A, get fired from a position or a job, or B, targets that aren't Jewish, okay? So that he can just like lean into the same fucking narratives that persist in American society, like Islamophobia, women, shitting on women. You know what I mean? Women are basically Muslim at this point for American society in terms of like how much they hate these individual groups. So like he rarely goes after someone who is a man and also Jewish. He went after Matt because Matt had a job that he could get him fired from in his mind. Before you say, oh, well, Matt is Jewish and a man, because Matt works for Good Mythical Morning. That's why I said the only people he goes after are, if he's going to go after a Jewish man, it's going to be a Jewish man that has a job that he can fucking fire them for him. Okay, that's it. What he wants to get a reaction at people, and Hasan will always get baited and react to what he says. The Chapo Boys would just make fun of him and his wife. No, that is the reaction. He could actually generate so much fucking victimhood if Felix were to actually go after Ethan. Oh my God, he would just like constantly fucking cry about how vicious Felix is. He's genuinely terrified. Yeah, I mean, look, the greatest example is fucking Daniel Mate. That's Matt Lieb's co-host. Why doesn't he go after Daniel Mate? Daniel Mate is also Jewish. Matt Lieb is also Jewish. Why does he go after Matt Lieb but not Daniel Mate? The reason why is because Matt Lieb has a job, okay? When you defend Israel, you turn into the canary mission automatically. I don't know what happens, but just like it breaks your brain so much that you literally turn into the canary mission. Every individual that loves defending Israel, at the end of the day, turns into a fucking canary mission operation. No, not because... No, Ethan Klein doesn't know who fucking Gabor Mate is, chatter. What are you, crazy? Or knows... Even if he knows who Gabor Mate is, he definitely does not know who Daniel Mate's relation to Gabor Mate is, okay? No, that's not the reason. It's because Daniel Mate does not have a job that Ethan can try to actively petition to get him fired from. That's it. That's all this is. He don't know shit. It's just pure resentment and pure spite because, again, it turns you into a fucking hog, okay? Israel is a hog nation, and you become a fucking hog fascist when you defend the hog fascist nation and its hog fascist ethnic cleansing campaign.